Well, today we are going to talk about chapter 26 of the Patriarchs and Prophets. And this is titled From the Red Sea to Sinai. Well, to start, we have to talk about the people of God, which was Israel. The chapter begins when they were living slaves in Egypt. They had to cross the desert, and for that they were led by Moses. Moses was led by God in turn. Everything was going very well. There was only one problem. They had been walking about 3 days without finding a single drop of water. Moses had that later there will be a place called Mara, but he also knew that in that place the water was not good to drink. When they arrived in Mara, all the people were excited because they had finally found water. When they stopped down to try to drink the water, a desperation was hard to drown the town, since the water was very bitter. Immediately everyone began to claim Moses and blaming him because he had been in the brought them out of Egypt. They themselves had forgotten that it was he, the one with a cold. He converted all his people with a shadow to protect them from the desert sun. The same God that with one had they been able to leave Egypt. The people were very ungrateful, but they forgot that it was God who was doing everything for them. God wants his people these days to review with humble hearts and docile spirit the trials strong which ancient Israel had to pass to help them in their inspiration for the heavenly Canaan. He was not going to give comfort to his people, he wanted to give him test. The people were very ungrateful with God, but God, or calling himself, he continues to demonstrate that he was the Almighty God and that he always goes to his people. This was not the only occasion in the one God helped his people. He was the one who opened the Red Sea and sent a column of fire, so that they didn't get cold at night. God is not a God of winds, he is a God of love, and he wants the best for us. Thank you so much.